This is Wesley Visser, who defeated Ramon Dino and wins 2024 Arnold Classic. We're going to see his top 3 movements he likes to do most for the chest development. That way, you will have developed and trained the whole chest in this workout. Who does not want a bigger chest? So don't skip any part of the video. With all being said, let's get right into it. Starting with the pec deck, a fly movement, isolating the chest. If you have any trouble with mind-muscle connection, starting with the pec deck would be the best choice, as you will then isolate the chest first, pre-fatigue it, and make sure you don't have to do as much weight on the exercises afterwards. So what you want to do here, complete stretch and complete contraction. The function of the chest is to fully stretch this muscle out and then not go forward like a bench press, but actually go inwards, which is why this is a perfect movement to start with. So what you want to do, stretch all the way to the back, really feel those muscle fibers stretch out, and then go squeeze them all the way to the middle until handles touch, knowing you've achieved full range of motion. So a full stretch here, full contraction here, and make sure to hit 12 to 15 reps, or preferably around 15 plus reps, to ensure you're getting a very good stimulus in the muscle and starting the workout with an incredible pump. Wesley's second movement for a big chest would be working the upper chest. How did he really create a full chest? Mainly because of filling out the upper chest as well. So this is going to be the incline bench press in a Smith machine. This, first of all, saves you from having to use a spotter behind you. You can save yourself. You can go close to failure, which is what you need to do to create muscle growth, to stimulate the muscle enough to grow. Also, when you go all the way down, you want the bar to touch your chest, because you maximize the stretch here. And we all know what that means. Maximum stretch is maximum stimulus or growth for the muscles, including the chest. But the mistake a lot of people make is when you go all the way up. They extend the arms, which means all the pressure is on the elbows. What you want to do is go up about 85% and then go all the way down again to the full stretch. You don't have to go all the way up because you can't contract the chest that way. Anyway, we already moved the arms together with the pec deck. So on this one, focus on the stretch. And lastly, it's an incline bench press. So we want to use an incline. So as a bench, you just pick a bench that you can change the incline of, and you use the slightest incline you can. So one setting above the flat setting is enough. That is all you need to target the upper chest. The final one is going to be the regular chest press. But do choose a chest press that moves along the natural path the chest wants to take, 8 kA wide at the stretch, narrow at the contraction. Then, what you want to do is feel the stretch. Feel the muscle fibers stretch out. Push forward. You actually don't want to focus too much on the squeeze, which we already did on the pec deck at the beginning. So go all the way to the back, stretch it out, push it, squeeze shortly, and go back. This finishes off the chest completely. We've done a complete motion at the beginning with the pec deck, then an incline version for the upper chest. And now we're really focusing more on the whole chest, but also the lower chest, basically a decline press. It emphasizes stretch, and the deeper the stretch is, you say it, the better the growth will be, so it will eliminate a bit more of the delts and put the chest more in the stimulus part, where exactly you want to feel it. So slight decline, allowing your body to sit in a slight angle and really push the chest outwards. Don't focus on the squeeze too much and focus on the stretch quite a lot. And that way, you will have developed and trained the whole chest in this workout. Now you might wonder how many sets on each movement. On the pec deck, the first one, or an isolation movement you're doing later in a workout maybe, in your case, around 4 sets, really get a lot of blood in there. On both presses, 2 to 3 sets. If you're cutting, I would stay around 2 sets. If you're bulking with more energy or recovery, I would go for 3 sets. If it's a weaker muscle group, stay in the higher set range. And a strong muscle group, you can stay in a lower set range. All right, those are Wesley's 3 favorite movements to do for a big chest. We developed with the first movement the whole chest, getting a lot of blood and muscle. Then the upper chest, with the incline bench press on the Smith machine for safety. And also the entire chest and the lower chest with the chest press. Rep ranges on the first one around 15 plus, and on both presses around 10 to 12. Do not go too heavy if you want to save your joint on a long one, which is what he've done to create the full chest. All right, let me know what other muscle group you want to see. So let me know down below what you want to see, what you think. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to stay hard.